The Stanley Cup Parade is tomorrow. 100,000 people are expected to be there. So to talk all about this, we have got Mayor Janet Cowell here. Mayor, this is, I think it's fair to say, the event of the year.
Yeah.
And it took, what, about a week to plan?
I think biggest event since 1792 when we were founded. And
wow.
yeah, I was saying nobody wanted to jinx anything. So this planning really started around sort of game 4 of the final. So
how does that work? Give us a sense of this. I mean, this is huge, and you're dealing with such a small amount of time. How do you make adjustments from what you know to accommodate for this huge crowd?
Well, of course, the National Hockey League has done this before, and they are, they have a lot of experience. And then, of course, we have handled a lot of big events being a capital city. We handled the Monks earlier this year. We're like, we can do this. And, of course, we've got a lot of partners. So Raleigh Police working with state troopers, Highway Patrol, Capitol Police. So I was just talking to some of the police officers earlier today. They're like, we're going to be good. Traffic's going to be hectic, but we got it.
Yeah. Now, you're going to be in the parade. We'll see you on a fire truck tomorrow.
I think that is correct.
How about the Stanley Cup? It's been making its rounds. Do you have a date with the Stanley Cup upcoming?
I think that cup's going to get to a lot of places, so I know it's going to be high profile in the parade tomorrow, and everybody's going to get a good look at it.
If you could pick one beverage, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, you choose, what would be in the cup?
Somebody told me they had an ice cream sundae out of that.
No
I
kidding.
was like, that could be pretty good.
I like that. I like that one.
Yeah.
There was quite a bit of discussion about Major League Baseball at the state legislature, so I've got to ask you, because of course there's all this buzz about potentially MLB coming to Raleigh and Raleigh really wanting to have that, and there's certainly a bit of a debate about that. State Senate Leader Phil Berger has said that he would support raising the occupancy tax to help finance that. Is that something that you want to see go up as well?
I am a big fan of professional sports, and I mean the Canes and what that has meant to this community has just blown me away. And of course the Carolina Courage, we need to keep them here. But yeah, baseball, I mean, that would be amazing, and having the support of Senator Berger on that initiative and the General Assembly, because we need their help. We would need some state financing.
Okay. Now, so yes, you would like to see that go up. You mentioned the NC Courage. So they have said that they need public financing to relocate their stadium. They need to grow. So we've got that. We've got Lenovo Center here with the Canes, and then potentially MLB. I mean, is there enough money to go around to all of these? And if so, how do you prioritize?
Yeah, I mean, private money is going to be critical.
Yeah.
And I think we've seen, even with Mark Lazary stepping up recently, another billionaire, Tom Dundon, right, who owns the Canes. There is money in this market, and we are getting more and more attention as we have this success. So that private investment will be critical.
Is there any conversation at this stage as to where the city could place an MLB team?
There's been conversations that, Wake County, I would hope it would be in Raleigh. We have not gotten to any point where we've talked about exactly where that would be. I would think by next year we would have to have a full package to be competitive for that 2029 expansion. Let's
get back to tomorrow and the Stanley Cup and just the ride that you have been on over the course of the past couple of weeks, flying out to Vegas. You got a new sequin jersey.
That's right.
Just reflect on the last couple of weeks.
Well, as you can imagine, being mayor, sometimes you have heavy topics you're dealing with, and other times it's just like pure joy and fun. I will say some nail-biting moments, but this has just been fantastic to interact with the fans, to interact with the players. Even, out in Vegas, those fans were lovely as well. So, it's just been a really fun couple of weeks.
Any safety concerns ahead of tomorrow?
I think everybody just needs to know this is going to be the biggest event ever, to be patient, to be kind to each other, bring, your water, your sunscreen. If you've got kids, bring the sidewalk chalk and some toys, and, just if everybody can work together, I think we're going to have a fantastic time tomorrow.
Awesome. Mayor Cowell.